Hi, I'm Paul Simone from Vienna Piano Company. I'm here in my shop and I'm going to show you how to take an action out of a grand piano today. Simple thing, but a couple of important points to keep in mind so that you don't break anything if you're a beginner piano technician or a hobbyist. Okay, so we're ready to pull this action out. It's going to slide out, but before we do, let's just make sure that we're not going to break anything by making sure the hammers stay in their rest position. So there's the view looking in. He's pressing the keys down, and you see the hammers coming up. You have 5 millimeters of clearance in there, very little. We've looked inside, we've got a visual on the hammers to make sure they're all down in their resting position. We've looked across the whole keyboard from bass all the way to the treble to make sure they're in the resting position. And I can see up here that they are. That's good. Here's the danger when you pull it out, that when you're going to take the action and just pull it straight out toward you. What you want to make sure of is that you don't accidentally have your hand pull down, you have your hand pushing the keys down, because that will lift the hammers and it will snap them when they come out. You don't pull it straight out, you shimmy it a little bit in tiny increments like this. That's the motion. It's a shimmying back and forth motion. You don't try to muscle it real hard and pull it out. You kind of go a millimeter this way, a millimeter that way, little tiny bits each way as it's coming out. And you see they'll start to come out, making sure your hands don't press those notes down. And that's it. You'll feel it free up at a certain point. But you continue that motion. And there it is. You can rest on the key bed right there. I'm going to pull it out now and put it on the bench and then show you what holds it in. If you don't have a lot of strength and you want to save some effort of picking it out like that, you can also build you can build a table to about the same level as the piano key bed and slide that right out onto your table. I have one, but it's set up for when the legs are on the piano, and we have this one up on horses, so I won't show you that today. But take a look at the springs that hold that action in. There's a spring on the right side here, at least in this Steinway Grand. That's how it's configured. Most pianos will have some type of spring system over on this side, and a wedge, a shim here that's put in the factory with an angled edge so it slides in and out easily. All right, we're going to put it back in kind of the same way it came out. Be aware of the same things. The hammers have a very small bit of clearance. You're going to angle it on this angle when you put it in. And you do that because you want to catch that back corner of the action to that spring. You can kind of get a visual. Now once you see it's on that spring, then you can kind of just push it over there in that direction and begin that same shimmying process. A little bit back and forth. Being careful not to press any keys down. Keep going in. And there, it's back in, and we'll show you one last thing about getting it back into place properly. To make sure it's in the right position, you're going to put the end blocks back in where they should go. They have little grooves here that will hold the action. Usually the treble side is adjustable. We'll talk about why at another video. But then the bass side is usually not adjustable. But you want these to snap in to the action. There's an action pin right here that snaps into. And there's dowels that place it. Once that's in place like that, then you know the action's exactly where it needs to be. But so this video is really for you beginners, people that may have dropped. If you're a piano teacher and you dropped a pencil down into your piano action and you have to take it out and your technician isn't around and you want to do it yourself, I hope this video helps you out. Thanks.